Hello again. I'm Nick Connor with TeamBuilders Worldwide, and welcome to the July-August edition of our video newsletter. We hope your summer's going well. We're having a great time in TeamBuilders Worldwide. Travel schedule's been hectic, but we're still having a blast. So thank you for joining us, and come with us again for the next issue of TeamBuilders Worldwide. Hello again, and welcome. Today I want to tell you a little bit of a story. We have had a reoccurring theme going on with a lot of our clients where folks are just really having a hard time with not just feedback, but they're finding that the feedback is very threatening to them. And it's an interesting dynamic that goes on in teams is as we have trust issues, we get very protective of our stuff, whatever our stuff might be. And very often, even though we have folks who are trying to help within business, we find that help to be perceived as threatening. So I'm going to share with you a story. This is an old story, by the way. This story is called The Man, the Woman, and the Pig. I actually wrote about this story last year, and I think it's worthy of revisiting. So the man, the woman, and the pig. Here's how this plays out. Man is driving his favorite car on his favorite winding road on a beautiful summer day. He's having a ball. So his car's out here, and he's driving, and here's his car. Real nice car. Yeah, it's got nice wheels on it. He's having a great day, just out there with the breeze in his hair. Wonderful time. Now, of course, he's going along the road, and around the bend here comes a woman out of control with her car. She is really having a hard time. And so she is doing her best to maintain some control. Of course, these guys go by each other. They barely miss. She goes flying by. He goes flying by. As she goes by, she yells to the man, "Pig!" This guy's thinking, whoa, that wasn't very cool. It was all right, you know, you'll get yours. So he does a very dangerous three-point turn, turns his vehicle around, drives up, gets right next to the woman, leans over and says, "Cow." Very pleased with himself, very proud of what he's done. You know, I got her. Turns his car around, once again another very dangerous three-point turn, heads back around, goes around the bend, and sure enough, as he goes around the bend, wouldn't you know it, he hits the pig. The moral of the story here is, this woman was doing her best to try to help him under the circumstances. He perceived her help as threatening in some way. Now, I know this is just a silly story, but we hear a lot of scenarios like this in business. Folks, you need to understand that when you are together as a team, seeking and sharing information is crucial to success. Why reinvent the wheel if somebody in the business has the answer? Especially, why reinvent the wheel if the wheel doesn't work? But yet we leave different areas of our business, different team members out there to fend for themselves. Not to mention, we aren't open enough for folks to share information with us. Why? We find it threatening. Geez, if I have to get help from you, what's the perception of folks? Do I not know my job? Am I not good at what I do? Will this mean down the road that I won't get promoted? I'm telling you right now, somebody on your team is going to have an idea that somebody else would not have in 100 years. Be open to this. Seek and share information. This is not about a single person basically trying to run the show or wanting to be top dollar to everybody else. This is about a team accomplishing its goals. There's a story that I heard, this is way back from a West Wing episode, and I find it fascinating because I hear a lot now about mentors and coaches. And there's something you got to keep in mind. Keeping that open mind, by the way, when it comes to help. The story goes like this. The guy was in turmoil. He got some help. He asked the gentleman, "How did you know I needed help?" He said, "Let me tell you the story." He said, "Man falls into a hole. Sitting there in a hole, looks up, and someone walks by and says, 'Hey, I fell into a hole. Can you help me out?' Person says, 'Yeah, I'll help you out. Be right back. We'll go get a ladder.' Person goes away. All right. Time goes on. Another person walks by. He looks up and says, 'Hey, I have fallen into a hole. Can you please help me out?' Person looks down and says, 'Yes, be happy to. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some rope.' Person goes away. Guy's getting frustrated. Person walks by again. He goes, 'Please, I have fallen into a hole. Can you help me?' Person says, 'Yeah, I'll be happy to help you.' Jumps in the hole with him. Guy says, 'What are you doing? Are you crazy? Now we're both in this hole.' He goes, 'Yeah, but I've been here before and I know the way out.' Point being, There's a lot of great things you can share with one another, a lot of experiences. You've got to seek and share information. You've got to be open to feedback, folks. Otherwise, we're going to create rework for ourselves. We're going to breakdowns of communication, not to mention trust. Holy cow, especially in the face of change. Somebody out there has information. We need to seek, we need to share, we need to be open to feedback and open to help. Hope this was helpful to you. Of course, it was story time this time around. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email or call us. And remember, if you only use this once, it's been stealing. If you use this information more than once, it's been research. Good luck to you, and we'll see you in the next issue.